Hi there, and thank you for stopping by. Today we are going to do pick a card. So there is 3 cards here, and you are going to pick the one that you feel like you more connect with. This is going to be what the feelings of your special person if you have no contact with them. So you can take a deep breath and see which card is calling to you. You can screenshot that, and then we can go ahead and move on from there, or just listen to what is going on and see what the message is, what the universe has in store for us. So if you picked pile 1, there is a sense of feeling of bargaining. You bargained too much here. There was a lot of games played here that left you pretty sad. This person that you are or were dealing with maybe has a Don Juan or Don Juana complex, player energy. You felt like you couldn't hold on to them. They would just come in for a minute and then take off. I feel like maybe there was a lot of shed tears here. You felt like maybe this person always had this mask on, a playful energy. The number 15 equals out to a 6, so there is a lot of maybe sexual energy, a lot of wanting to connect just physically, and maybe you wanting more out of this connection. This person was playing Cupid, and they would just come to you, and then under the guise of in disguise, but he was or she was a thief, and then they would fly away. They would come in and take what they needed or wanted from you, take your loving energy, take your what you were giving, and then disappear. This person does feel guilty. The seducer is not a master of love or manipulation. He is just a master of the moment, and you fell for that. And maybe part of you feels guilty for even caring for somebody that was so heartless with your heart. You felt like maybe you cheated yourself out of your own values. You went above and beyond for this person when this person did not give much at all. Maybe at times you feel guilt of being maybe selfless. There's maybe guilt of selflessness. This person was just coming in for everything that this person was looking for was just pleasure. But maybe with this card, it's telling you it's time to let go. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that, now if we're going to move on to card 2, and if you were dealing, the person, how this person feels about you or how you feel as well, is maybe there was a lot of obsession here. There was a lot of stage of denial. Maybe this person was in denial about the feelings for you. Maybe this person feels like there is nothing else that can replace their focus. But I feel like maybe they're in denial of their feelings for you. This person has the light in its hands, but it's looking straight to something else. They don't want to see a truth, maybe. You were dealing with somebody that was maybe damaged. Maybe you felt like you could not get any emotions out of this person. And maybe all things led to one, and then they disappeared into one. And until only that one remains. And maybe you felt like you were chasing maybe a comet, or maybe smoky mirrors. Maybe this person was just more focused on chasing other things. There was an obsession here. This person was maybe obsessed with the way you made them feel. But not for the feelings of themselves, of what they were feeling in their heart. Maybe it was just a perception that they were chasing. The way you would love them, the way that you would maybe show them you cared, words you said. They were obsessed with that perception of you. And maybe at one point you just felt like you couldn't get through to this person because they're in such denial and maybe in such an illusion of their own mind. And you were just so obsessed maybe with opening their eyes, seeing their best potential. And you didn't see, you didn't want to see maybe what was actually going on, because you would think that maybe it would get better, because you had such high hopes for this connection. Maybe you were the one that was so obsessed with them loving you the way you loved them. This person was just numbing out. Maybe there was an obsession with them creating a certain facade, a certain persona, a persona that was creative, with the number 3 here. Somebody that maybe made you see them as they were, like, maybe you felt this person was so abundant, so creative, so smart, and so so connected with other, how can I explain? There was a lot of connection with others, how they would come and everything just was so how can I explain this? They would just maybe people situations, luck would just gravitate towards them like a magnet. But in reality, this person was just numb. Now, if you are connecting more with pile 3, the temple of my body, it's a number 2. So that has to do with others. So maybe there was a lot of maybe codependency here. Maybe at the moment you feel like you were not enough because you felt like without this person, or maybe this person felt like a codependency of you. It could have been either way. I feel like it was an obsession of both of you not feeling worthy of one another. Maybe this person felt like they were not worthy enough for you. Maybe there was a lot of maybe low vibrational moments that you gave in to this person, and that makes you feel guilty. You gave in to their fantasies maybe, or to anything that they would say. Maybe because there was values and beliefs that were crossed, you felt like you were not worthy enough. Maybe this relationship was an abusive relationship and you accepted it, thinking that it would change. And it just made you feel ashamed. Maybe you didn't talk to anybody about this. Maybe you felt like you gave so much and you didn't get anything in return, giving yourself away for nothing. And maybe this person did nothing. They were just lazy, did too much. I feel like there must have been abuse, whether it's mentally, physically, or verbally. And at one point, maybe you just felt like you had to defend yourself. And that is what I'm feeling for you. You can let me know if that is resonating. We're going to go ahead and ask more questions for pile 1. What are their feelings for pile 1? How does their special person feel for pile 1? They feel like you are beautiful and very abundant. And maybe that's why they kept running away, because they felt that you were too gifted, maybe. What are they ashamed of? Maybe there was a lot of drinking here, or maybe there was like a lot of, maybe at first you felt like this was a wish come true, or maybe they seen you as a wish come true. Maybe there was a lot of, it could be a lot of indulging too, indulging in stuff that you really, that you liked, or that they loved. They loved how you gave to them, how they would just come in and take, and that was fine with them. That was a wish come true for them. What action will this person take? As far as their action, they have a lot of maybe guilt. They have a lot of hidden emotions here, but they do want a stable, they want to come back and be stable. They are seeking clarity at the moment. Maybe they're, because of their trickery, they want to be able to come back. But there is a path that they need to choose. Like, they're at the crossroads at the moment, I feel like, with the Two of Wands here. There is a choice that they need to make, and they are debating whether they should come in or if they should just leave this all behind. But that would be ultimately a choice that they're making, and ultimately a choice that you would have to make yourself. This person sees clearly what they did. They know that they tricked you into certain things, and they kept a lot of secrets hidden. There was a lot of illusions that they gave to you. Maybe illusions that have to do with maybe this person maybe sweet talked you into having maybe sometime a happy home, building a home together and celebrating. What would this person choose? This person, it might be choosing to come in. They're going to come back, but it's going to be just for passion. And that is for pile 1. So I hope that connected with you. As far as, let's see, pile 2. What is the message for pile 2? How is the person feeling for pile 2? We got the King of Wands. So maybe this person feels a lot of passion for you. They want to come in hot and heavy. There was a lot of physical obsession here. Or maybe they feel like they were obsessed with you, with your body, with the passion that you gave to them. This person wants to come in. They feel like they want to, they're going to come in and offer you emotions. You just have to discern, be careful and discern, and have your intuition open, and see if they're being truthful or not, or if it's just passion that they're coming in for. This person does have a lot of emotions, but also passion for you. But they, just like the main card, obsession, there was things that they just didn't want to open up about their emotions for you, or how obsessed they are with you. What is person in pile B not seeing about this person? Maybe this person is just wanting to take a rest from all this emotion and passion and obsession that they feel for you. Maybe it's time for you to take a break and just kind of restore after all the emotions, the deep emotions, the highs and the lows that you've been going through. And just kind of take a break and maybe see how things turn out. What action will this person take? They're going to come in with small offers. Maybe they're going to be messaging you again, offering you maybe little flirtatious messages, little love messages. But it's just going to be something small. It's not going to be anything sustainable. Or even though they do have emotions. This person wants to... There's a feeling here of them wanting to kind of stand up for what they believe. And maybe that there is emotions there for you. But how... Or maybe you need to confront this person and stand by your values and your beliefs. And not give... Well, I mean, there is love here. But maybe you need to stand up by your own values and your beliefs, and have them open up more, even if it's little by little, in little increments, like they're going to be doing here. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling more like once you open up, once you let down, let them know that you cannot come in here with you know, just emotionless, and or not come in the way they were coming in, just obsessive. Maybe this person was just an emotional wreck that didn't know how to sort out their feelings for you. But maybe by you setting boundaries, that's the right word, setting boundaries, so you will see expansion here. And let's ask, what is there any advice? Any advice for pile 2? Five of Wands, yeah. Maybe you just need to stand up and fight for what you believe you need to, just like earlier, you need to stand up and fight for yourself, and fight for your values too, so they can at least meet you halfway. And then maybe you can have connecting emotions. There is the Queen of Cups there. This is a divine pair. It's just that there is so much obsession and so much passion and so much emotions that it kind of blows out of proportion at times. But maybe by you setting boundaries and maybe thinking a little bit more logically, because there is a lot of emotions here, maybe you can come into a better connection and celebrating, and maybe connecting and coming together happy. But it is going to take working with his emotions, and maybe thinking more logically with your head and not so much with your heart. Maybe to have him open up a little bit more, being a little bit more practical, because there is a feeling here of like emotions just getting out of proportion here. And that is the message for pick a card 2. So let's go with number 3. So temple of my body. So with pile number 3, it looks like there is a completion that's been had here. This was fated for you to go through, or you feel like maybe like this was something that was fated to take place. There is a completion here. There is maybe after everything that you've gone through, you already want to close out that cycle. There is a sense here of you learning a lot. You've gone through a lot in the situation here as far as your values, and you learned a lot. You're wiser now. So now it's time to go ahead and go on to a new cycle, and this new turning to a new page. There's a sense here of maybe you being or maybe you cutting off things that no longer serve you, or maybe just a way of you communicating to this person and letting this person know that your values cannot be crossed anymore. There is a sense of you not thinking with your heart. I feel like maybe that you feel there's a feeling here of you not thinking or acting out of emotions. There's more logic here. So you are going to now be thinking before you act, because of everything that you've gone and learned from the situation here. And that's the feeling that I get. And now you're ready to move on to a new chapter of your life. Now that you're wiser, you know what your values are, and you know what you are worth, and you are worth so much more. Because there was such a sense of not being worthy enough here, that you were able to go through all the stages here that now you have so much value for yourself, and you're going to be going about things more in a strategic way, more intellectual, more, you're going to be smarter about your choices now. How does this person feel for pile 3? How does this special person feel? This person feels like everything just fell apart, but it wasn't based on any strong foundation. There was a lot of abuse here, maybe. There was maybe even monetary abuse that led for things to crumble down and just break down. Maybe this person just, she or he seen you as a very nurturing person, as a provider, maybe somebody that can maintain them even financially. There's a sense of that. What does person, what does this person not see coming in pile 3? What you don't see coming is maybe this person is going to leave you out in the cold, or maybe you are having financial struggles because of this person, or just a sense of feeling that you are locked out, you're left out from their life, or but what I'm feeling here is maybe that this person left you financially strapped, kind of. That's how I'm feeling it here. And that is maybe something that you are going to be coming into realization. What action will the special person for pile 3, what action will they take? This person is going to be taking action. It's going to go for their wish come true. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups. Something that's emotionally fulfilling for them, which is, what is the Ten of Cups for this person? And what makes this person fulfilled? This person is very money driven. I don't know if you could be dealing maybe with somebody with heavy earth signs. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or even a Virgo. But this person is, their fulfillment, what fulfills them emotionally is stability, being stable. This person could be younger than you. And what fulfills them is just a material realm, having money and being stable. Were they stable with you? What action, as far as the action that they took before? Because maybe they want to come back and let you know that they want something stable with you, because they realize that you are their emotional fulfillment and you bring them the ultimate feelings of happiness. And what is the advice for person on that chose pile number 3? What I feel with this, with the Queen of Cups here, I'm picking up an energy of you maybe looking to a new emotional fulfillment. because this Queen of Cups here is not looking back. She's not looking straight. She's looking ahead to what's coming in. So as far as the advice that you should take is maybe move on to something new, because there's something else coming in. You're looking towards the future, not towards the past. And maybe there could be somebody coming in that's more passionate, somebody that's maybe younger. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you could embody a water energy. So maybe you could be or have this in your natal birth chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And outcomes for pile number 3. Yeah, the outcome as far as with this person, you're going to feel burdened. You're going to feel burdened, and there is a choice that you're going to have to make here with the Two of Swords here. And there's going to be a choice that you need to make here, and you maybe at the time and moment you just don't want to open your eyes to certain things that are going on or that have gone on, but you're going to get clarity, and you're going to have to make that choice, either to keep going with things that make you feel burdened, or to just move on. But that is what I have for you. I hope you connected with the message, whichever pile you chose, and let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much, and have a great night.